welcome to the next installment of this van conversion. Today we're going to carry on the rusting the van, and this includes filling up all the random holes that we have found.
So that includes these massive holes in the floor where the floor screws were bolted in, these two weird and wonderful holes in the front which we have no idea how they came here, and finally we need to waterproof the wheel arches, which have no less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes in.
Going all the way to the outside. We're just gonna try and fill these killer holes without any sort of supporting mesh or something like that. So let's see how that goes. What I'll do is like put my finger in there and I'll just line it inside to be more sticky. A mess.
Honestly, that's mostly covered. We could let that dry and then put another layer on.
No, we're not leaving this to dry like this. So just piling on silicone doesn't work. It gets too messy and I don't like it. So we're gonna try this now, which is we have this spare aluminium thing. We're gonna cut a small square to size so it fits over this. And then we're gonna hammer the edge down a little bit so it becomes more flush. If I just...
Excuse me?
Yes?
What are you doing?
I'm hitting our van with a hammer. Alright, so we trimmed the edge off there, and now that should just fit flat in there. Before and after, it looks neat enough considering that it's going to be covered, and you can see that is quite low profile.
So to waterproof the wheel arches, we actually need to start from the outside, because although to fill the holes we can just put some filler in on the inside and be done with it, we actually want to prevent rust and further holes appearing in the future. We're going to spray some of this underbody seal so that when rocks chip up, they chip this and not the metal. Step 1, tape up the holes. Step 2, we clean the mud from the inside of the wheel arch. Oh, one more thing, before you go and spray, make sure you've got eye protection because rocks can chip up, and yes, I did forget. For those hard to reach places where like the mud is just not coming off, you can use like a wire brush or a toothbrush just to agitate the dirt to get it off.
Oh wow.
Voila!
That worked so well.
Before we get spraying, we need to wrap our tyre in Merry Christmas paper. Voila! We are wrapped. Shake vigorously for at least 3 minutes after hearing the agitator ball.
So while Sam's preparing the wheel arches for spraying, I'm gonna be playing around with the holes in the floor, and I need to fill them with this, okay? It says multi-purpose all in one, so I'm guessing it'll be just fine. And I need to somehow put this into this. Alright, so that didn't work. The little plunger didn't work. It was like broken and stuff. And then we tried to use this one, and that sort of broke a little bit.
Squeeze! Squeeze!
But then we fixed it, so now we actually get to show you how we're gonna fill these holes, because hopefully it'll work.
figured out in this process that this sealant is extraordinarily thick because we tried it with a different silicone sealant and it comes out like a worm, and this one is coming out like a slug.
Slug? How does a slug come? Like very slowly? Yeah. Some of the bigger areas that we covered in the sealant are these areas that we exposed because of rust. Whether we needed to use that much sealant on this one, probably not, but these areas were properly rusty, so we thought, well, let's just chuck a lot. We have a lot, so we just put a lot of sealant on them.
So our next job is to fix the rust on the outside of the van. So all those tiny little stony rust chips we have to fix before they grow into bigger rust. So we're going to show you how to do that as we do that ourselves. Fix the big paint splodge on the side of our van. So that will be next time's video. So subscribe for that and we'll see you there.